So we're doing this hedge today, but it's a real late start for me. It's 3 o'clock, and it's because I've cut a hedge at a pub, which will be on a different video. But I mean, I've just done it today, and I've just filmed it today, so I'm expecting you to know what I'm talking about. But it's not on this video. Now, all that hedge there is just a clip, pretty straightforward. And then I'll clip these as well. But as I say, it's 3 o'clock. There's no way I'm going to get done today. But from here, the hedge actually needs reducing. So I'm going to need like the small chainsaw or whatever to go through some of them. And it gets a little bit thicker as we go down. But as I say, you can only do your best, and that's all I'll do. So I'll do what I can do today. Probably wait till about 5, 6, depends how tired I am. As I say, I've just done one hedge. And then I'll come back another day and carry on. So there might not be a lot of video in today because I've noticed it's the time setting the tripod up, and I'm doing this side as well. It's setting the tripod up, it's all time. So I'll see what I can get for you. I don't mind using the long reach even when I'm doing small shrubs. I'm used to it. I mean, the little ones are great. I've got absolutely no problem. I still need to buy myself a set of little ones, but I know they'll hardly get used. I just enjoy using the big one. I'm so used to it. As long as each works, then each is as good as each other. So. Just giving this Mahonia a little trim. It's amazing the difference that shrubs look just with a trim rather than a prune or a cut, if that does make sense. I think you know what I mean. You're just clipping slight little bits of untidiness off it, and it's a massive difference. Whenever I'm doing a hedge, also I like to do the sides before I do the top, but there is no rule. I mean, everyone will get their own way that suits them. And when I first did the tidy up, I cut this viburnum down, and I couldn't wait to get the hedge done. And as I say, I mean, there's the fence, so I can't go too far back, the wooden fence. But look at all that lonnis that are there, which, believe it or not, that's honeysuckle lonnis that are knitted there. So it's part of the honeysuckle, which isn't very nice. If you clip it into a nice ball, it's alright, but all that's got to come down to make this look. I mean, look, it's just a dog's dinner. Can't wait to get in there, have a look from here. And that'll stand out better. I've said it before and I'll say it again, you just don't realise how much waste there is. I mean, it's a small job, it's a small hedge, but it just mounts up absolutely astounding every single job I do for I don't know how many years, how many jobs. And honestly, I'm not just saying it, I still get shocked. I think I'm just articulating there about the stress of how much there is. I can't believe it, as I just previously said. Right, that's it again. Just get on with it, will you, man? Get on with it. Well, that's a lot different, a lot better, but the tree probably needs thinning out now. But again, that's another job. It'll look different when this is cleaned up. So I'll just take you through here now. And again, all that really dead needs to come off, but at least it will get new growth over that, like it was all green. I'll just get a basic shape for now, and I might just try and take some of that off. But I don't want to put big holes in it and make it go too thin. I'm just going to work my way through there now. So I'll take you further down. Now this last bit of the conifer hedge has been left to just go a bit too big, to be honest with you. So I've tried to keep it, well, this bit that looks brown, it's probably about 6 to 8 inches out this way. More than that bit there, it goes down straight because that tree's there. I put a lip in it, a bit of a step in it, so I haven't gone as far back there and it's still going brown. So what I might do is just where I'm up to here is put another little lip in it, because it's definitely been left to go too big. I mean, worst case scenario is I'll cut it, it goes brown and then it does green back up again, because it does do that sometimes, not always. If it doesn't, we'll just have to grow something up, like clematis or something. But we definitely want it back. You see, you've got no choice. This is what I keep saying. You can't leave it just because it's green. And you can't just take 6 inches off because it'll be sticking out too far. Look how much, that's about 4 foot. So you're losing 4 foot of the garden straight away. So I'll carry on doing what I'm doing. And if it goes brown, but we won't see till, I mean it's brown now, but we won't know if it stays brown. But that's the gamble I'm going to take. Okay, so I'm going to cut it straight, keep it neat. That's the first thing. Second thing is we're going to hope it comes back. And third thing, if it doesn't, we'll have to just cover it with something. So that's the plan, Stan. Right, well it's the following morning and it's absolutely hammering down again. So I won't be able to get much footage this time, definitely, because I've got nothing to cover the phone with. I will have to get something to go over it. But as of yet, I haven't got anything. Okay, I'll just do my best. But what I'm going to do today is to take the top down. But I'll probably just show you the bit and then put the camera away. Sorry about that, but we'll do our best. Okay, the plan is, what I'm going to do is, because the conifer's so thick, that's going to give me my height. So like the likes of all this needs cutting, but I don't want to start up that end there, that's high, because I might go a bit too low, and then when I get to here you'd be cutting right through the hedge, which is thick. That's easy to take down. So what I'll do is get me, it's pretty much level anyway, that it just needs a clip. So I'll start here and that'll be my line. I'll go that way and I'll go that way, and then just do the shrubs as I get to them. So I'll get on with that, but it is raining, so I'll just do my best anyway. Well, so far so good, and it's looking a lot better with at the back of this shrub cleaned up a bit, makes it stand out a bit. So on with the others. Always have a little check. Well, so far so good. I mean, I can get really good access there. And also, I was only clipping the hedge. It really was sort of cut beforehand to a fashion. I've just got through here, which is a little bit of a pain, but you know, that's our job. I love it, the way the laburnum's coming through the hedge, like I said on previous videos. I love it when you've got a straight hedge and then something coming through it. I don't know why, it just suddenly just appeals to me a lot. from here now it just slopes up there. Look, I haven't got my line yet, but that's going to need the loppers, and that hasn't been done all down here. Well, you can see it. It's a bit of a state, and that's why that's so brown, because it was left a little bit too long. I'm hoping, as I say earlier on the video, that comes back. It should, but if it doesn't, it is down the back of the garden. I mean, it's no excuse, but it's got to be cut back. So this is what I keep saying, it's 50-50. You can't leave it sticking right over the garden just because it's green. It's got to be cut. That's it, it's got to be cut. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to adapt one of my little saws, because I haven't got a chainsaw with me. My little chainsaw broke months ago on a job and I just didn't replace it. So if I need it, then I'll just adapt something. Failing that, the loppers might get this, because by the looks of things it might just be this edge that over the other side neighbour hasn't cut. Like, he's reached across and just left these because they look a bit thin. So we'll sort of play it by ear. Okay. Right, got a little choice here. I can either step it up because that's thick, or I can keep it the same. Keeping it the same is hassle. Stepping it up is easy. I'm going to step it up. You know quite well what I'm going to do. Right, we're going to keep it level. What I'm going to do here is, I haven't got my chainsaw as I just said, so I'm going to put the head off my long pole cutter onto my shorter. These are my hedge cutters. These are the ones that I did the industrial estate hedges with when Reese visited, and they sort of got a bit hammered and they did need a little bit of greasing. I think I said it on an Instagram post. So always grease them, and instead of just replacing them, because I've got the other pair, the combi set, I just left them to replace at a later date. But I did come up with this idea a while back. I know people have shortened things before, but it's not a permanent shortening, so I came up with the idea of just putting this on to make this, you know, just manageable. A bit longer obviously than a chainsaw, but shorter than the poles, because that pole is too heavy and too long to do hedges. It's okay to do branches, but so yeah, I came up with this a while back. Didn't get it on video, so we'll cut some down with that now. Let's get it in the right position. Right. Right, I'll get that cleaned up and get some oil in it. I'm just going to grease. I've got some grease with me, so I'm just going to grease this. Keep on top of it. I mean, these cutters are relatively new. I haven't had them long, and also I wasn't using these, I was using the other ones. But even so, I have used them, and you don't realise how much you've used them even doing this now. giving the chainsaw a little go. Not only was the day wet, but look at my breath there, it was so cold as well. I couldn't believe it. Really nasty, horrible day. That's it, just a few little straggly bits that I just need to, that's a tree at the back that you can see there. But at least that's down, it's going to get better over time. I can't do anything now, I'm not that bothered. Even if it's not perfectly straight, as long as it's straight-ish, because, yeah, look, there's a few little bits. I'll bring the ladder up, I'll just go over it, and then it's a case of clearing up. But that's got it down. And it's going to be, long term, it's going to be like next year when that looks okay. Again, we're tidying that up. Well, okay, I've had a headache all afternoon, and that's got nothing to do with the rain, it's got nothing to do with the job, it's got nothing to do with, well, it has got something to do with the job, but I'll explain. I've had a headache because next door but one, a couple of days ago when I was here, asked me to price their garden, and I've priced it, and I'm doing a little clear up for them. I said I'll be there today. But when I started this yesterday, I was late because of the hedge that I did. That's on video, the big hedge around the pub. I did that in the morning, and then I come here. But that took me too long to film it. So by the time I got here, I didn't get here till like 3:30. So I did what I could, and then I've come today, and I thought I'll finish off today and then go next door. So all afternoon, I've looked at what I've got to do, and I know that I'm not going to get there. Now that's fair enough, but I don't know when I'm going to get there. I'm busy, and I want to do the job. It doesn't look good because it's a new customer. There's nothing I can do. So I'll just show you what I've got, what I'm up to now. I'm going to just blow these borders out and then clear up, and I've got all this to do now. And I think it's, can't see now because I'm videoing, so it's about 3:30 again. So by the time I've cleared up all this, there's no way. I'll show you what I've got to do here. So there's all this border, but that looks better. I mean, all this sort of dead could do with being scraped out, but I'm not going to do it now. I've just cut it back, and the new growth will cover that up. So you could take it back and start again, but there's no need for it, especially on what I've got to do. I've got all this to clear up. I've got the borders just to blow out, and then all that down there. That's most of that's conifer, and then I cut the beech over there as well, and we've got all that to clear up as well. So there is plenty. So there's no way I'm going to finish, and I've got a headache, and it's spoiling the job for me. And I can't even give that as a hint to say, look, you know, to people, relax and just concentrate on what you're doing, because I can't do it myself. All I'm doing now is looking at what I've got to do, and I'm panicking because I need to get next door but one, and I'm not going to. So I might as well just resign myself to the fact that's it. I'm here, and I'll just have to knock when I've finished and tell them how book another day in. That's all I can do. I'm going to get on with this and get off this camera. Fantastic little mower this. It's called a shaper. I'm made up with it. Done loads of this type of work with it and just mulches it right down. It's great. What a sight. What a pleasure. That is like a tapas bar for the border. So this is just going back in now. This will be gone in about 3 weeks, 4 weeks. Just be rotted away. Well, that's cut down. And I've cleared up, mulched everything. Just the barrel to go in the bin. A bit too big to mulch that. A few branches. So that's all cut. As I say, the brown, hopefully it'll come back. But I'm a gardener, not a magician, so I always do my best. And I've just cut the lawn as well. It's not the greatest, as I say. It needs a bit more feed, but I'm really tired, so I'm going home. I'm not even doing anything else. I haven't done that job next door. I'll have to go and knock now. So that's it. Hope you've enjoyed it anyway. And I'll see you on the next video. Please subscribe, press the bell, and then you'll get notifications of the next video. See you on the next one. Thank you.